Hey, my life is like a video game. What's up? It's the Culture Detective here, investigating your favorite albums. And today I'm actually gonna be late to a film festival event thing, but I have something important to do, and that is to talk about the new Falling in Reverse album, Popular Monster. So, Falling in Reverse is a new metal band fronted by the one and only legendary musician Ronnie Radke. And Ronnie Radke has been a very important figure in the scene of the musics lately. If you haven't heard of him, then you have been living under a rock, because Ronnie Radke, not only is he making amazing music, but also he's been beefing with literally every single YouTuber who has talked negatively about him. So after I release this video, without a doubt, he's gonna find me, hunt me down, and hurt me because he has a particular set of skills. Yeah. So, anyways, Falling in Reverse has released a new album called Popular Monster. This is the album cover. It's literally just his mugshot, and it's called Popular Monster because he's popular and he's a monster. And I've debated myself whether I should film a review or whether I should film my reaction to this album, because I know um my reaction would be just as informing, if not more, about the quality of this album. So I'm gonna try to do like a mix of both here. I'm gonna talk about the music on the album, but I'm also gonna be playing the music on the album just because this is truly some of the most generational defining music I've listened to in a long time. But yeah, this album is actually very short. It's only 38 minutes long, but it feels like a whole hour. Essentially, Ronnie Radke makes new metal and rap metal and alt metal, but his thing is that he likes to make every single song as overblown and epic and dramatic and as edgy as possible. I think in his head, he thinks the edgier, the better it is. So, in his head, if a song comes out and if a song is released and people are dissatisfied, he would think that it's because it's not edgy enough, so he would continue to make music with even crazier lyrics, darker instrumentals, and thinking that these crazy lyrics and dark instrumentals would make the listeners feel some type of way, and that somehow makes the music good. So, yeah, right off the bat, we have the album opener prequel, the prequel to this darkness. And it's literally just Dear Diary, I'm in so much pain, we're in a broken system, heaven falls, angels die, everything burns, etc., etc. And there's literally nothing being said on this track. There's no point to any of this. It's just him being edgy, and that's it. And that's pretty much what happens for the rest of the entire album. We have the title track, Popular Monster, and apparently this song is released 5 years ago, and it's now turned up on this album, of course, as the title track. And it is an epic arena-sized new metal song with screaming lyrics, loud, blaring guitars. On this track, he sings about struggling with depression, and according to him, his doctor told him it's just a phase, which, like, what kind of doctor is that, dude? Like, change your doctor. Find someone else. That's no doctor. A doctor wouldn't tell you it's just a phase. But what I hate to say is that the chorus is low-key kind of catchy. And again, maybe it's because the song was released 5 years ago, and maybe throughout the coming 5 years after the release of this song, his music has changed its orientation so much. But 5 years ago, his song is a little catchy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And it's nice to see him talking about his own struggles instead of talking about how he's such a villain and how everyone sucks and the world is burning everyone alive, which is very much the rest of the entire album. So the rest of the entire album is exactly that. It goes downhill real fast, real quick. So we have the track All My Life, which is like a country pop punk fusion, and the verses, they sound like they're from a Taylor Swift song. So again, it's really difficult for me to use words to describe what's happening on this song. So I have to play it so that so that you would understand what kind of insanity we're dealing with here. So this is All My Life. What? This forever, ever, ever, woohoo. Um, this is so sweet and fun by accident. It's actually hilarious. But honestly, this isn't even the worst song on the album by a mile, because afterwards we have the track Ronald, which is just a piece of art. This song is a masterclass in art, in avant-garde art. This is honestly amazing. So essentially, Ronald, it's his name, it's about himself, and how he's dark and evil and fucked up in the inside. And we have explosions of raging metal riffs and banging drums, and two, not one, but two features on this track, which is just mind-blowing. So you know what, I'm just gonna react to it. I don't even need to talk about it. Okay. Literally, we're 3 seconds in. 3 seconds in. Hanging on like a parasite. My blood runs black, I'm not your friend. Ah, fuck. Ah. Ah, ah, 36 chambers. Ah. Like, does he even know where 36 chambers came from? Or is he, or does he think there's like a Wu-Tang Clan reference? Like, what's going on here? Burn for eternity. A. Okay, so this is the part where Tech Nine suddenly shows up out of nowhere, going like literally just pops up out of nowhere. What? So the lyrics here, like, what's even happening here? So sex change could get you caught up in death range. He pled sane, but really imitating Ed Gein, who is a serial killer who inspired the serial killer in The Silence of the Lambs. So he cuts up woman's skin and then wears it. So I guess this is some kind of commentary on like people transitioning, I guess, but it's not really clear what his stance is. But I think the even more interesting bar here is, I thought I was gonna vomit searching for my son, but I didn't go John Muhammad. Vomit searching for my son? What are you talking about? Spiraling out of control. Yeah, so that's the song. And then a little bit later, we even have Alex Terrible, who apparently is a neo-Nazi, so that's pretty cool. Okay, following that we have the track Voices in My Head, which sounds like a sci-fi action movie soundtrack, and he talks about the voices in his head. Voices in my head telling me I'm angry, voices in my head telling me to hurt others. And yeah, it's it's a masterpiece. I mean, come on.
Voices in my head keep on telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train, hit the bottom of the
How does anyone take this seriously? I'm traumatized. Like, what is this?
I'm telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid. I don't want to make it any worse. We're all gonna die, but first things first.
What the hell is this rap verse? What is this? What is this?
Take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. The voices in my head keep on
Okay, yeah, okay. This is actual insanity. Okay, next track is called Bad Guy. And you know, I've listened to this song already, but it never fails to amaze me.
I'm the bad guy, I'm a savage, I'm obsessive, I'm dramatic, I'm a loner, I'm an addict,
Yep. That's how the song opens. Literally the first second. No build up, no nothing. I'm the bad guy, I'm a savage. Yeah, and the entirety of the song just sounds like that.
goddamn problem. I'm shady, I feel like I'm changing, I feel like I'm changing. Since I'm the bad guy, I'm a savage. I'm feeling it lately, I think that I may be. I'm the bad guy, I'm the bad guy.
He's a bad guy, he's a savage, he's obsessive, he's dramatic, he's a
Is he is what is that him singing or is that someone singing pretending to be a woman referring back to himself? I really don't know what's happening. Oh, it's a feature. Who is this? Yeah, I don't know. It's an entire song dedicated to telling us how bad he is. It's not productive of a song. It's not like the song is revealing a serious part of himself. It's not an insightful song. It's not a thought-provoking song. It's not a beautiful song. It's funny, but not the way he intended. So like what's the whole point in all this? What's the point in this entire song? Like what's the point? Okay, next up we have the track Watch the World Burn, which is a song with blaring trap beats where he raps over it. Lyrical miracle. I'll brandish my weapon, teach you all motherfuckers a lesson. Yeah, the world needs to be taught a lesson from Ronnie Radke because the world is dark. And then in the middle of the track, we have this weird Drake interpolation for some reason with the whole I got the enemies, no friends in the industry. Like that's like a Drake song from 9 years ago. Why? So the rest of the album after that point basically sees him basically going fully anti-woke because the woke mob, the woke crowd is gonna kill us all. So we have the track Trigger Warning where he sort of laughs at the woke mob, at the snowflakes. This country has freedom of speech, so as they say, but then I say this and I say that, and then it's not freedom of speech anymore. And also there's like a piano solo at the end. Like why? I don't know. Okay, let's play the song. One nation under oblivion? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? What? What is this piano solo coming from? This is crazy. This is like a video game. It's like my life is a video game. And then afterwards we have the track Zombified, and it's a song about how being woke turns you into a zombie, and how it's about cancel culture. It's about, people digging up things you said 10 years ago, and they're canceling you. That's actually the chorus, by the way. They wouldn't stop till everybody's zombified. They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. Um, we're traumatized by the damage done. Welcome to America, cause everybody's talking, bitch. Welcome to America, cause everyone's talking. Yeah. Um, then we have the track No Fear, which is another trap rap banger, but to me it's just like a copy paste of Watch the World Burn with epic violins, epic choir vocals, everything's epic. And the album ends off with Last Resort Reimagined, which is actually a cover song of the classic Papa Roach song from the 90s. And the Papa Roach song Last Resort is a catchy, fun metal banger. And Ronnie Radke, the genius that he is, decides to turn it into this sad, epic ballad. And it's so unaware of itself. It's so tacky, and it kind of ruins the whole point. Part of the appeal of the original song is that it's really catchy and fun, and everyone just sort of listens to it. But then they read the lyrics, and it's actually kind of dark, and it's actually kind of edgy, and it's like a little twist. But in here, when he turns this into an epic, dramatic ballad, it kind of defeats the whole point of that process. And again, it sounds insane. Let's just say that.
Losing my mind, wish somebody would tell me I'm fine.
Yeah, so he just turned a catchy new metal song to this. So yeah, and it's bold. I have to give him that. It's bold to end off your album with a cover song, but it just did not work at all. So yeah, this album is a masterpiece. I honestly, yeah, just Ronnie Radke. He's rad. He's pretty rad. I don't have a lot else to say about this album, so I'm just gonna end it off here. I'm giving this album a 0 out of 10. So, have you listened to the new Ronnie Radke album, Falling in Reverse? Comments below, let me know. Subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching.